matchups coming your way tonight on the docket here on Wednesday in week number 6. Kicking things off, we're going to have Dissolve taking on the Race here in the Challenger League. We'll be talking about that matchup in just a second. Then at 8:45, Ember taking on Melons. And then rounding out the night, Acceleration versus Pawns. But also after that, we are revealing the All-Star rosters. So make sure you guys stick around, stay tuned to the very end. It's gonna definitely be interesting to see who's all gonna make each of the teams. So make sure you guys are sticking around after that Acceleration Pawns matchup to hear about those All-Star rosters. But yeah, I'd like to introduce my good friend here. It's been a while since we casted, but it's always good to have you back. Psychonautic, my guy, how's it going?
It's going good. It has been a minute. I haven't thought about that. I've just been doing my thing, casting and stuff, but it has been a minute since we casted together. I'm happy to be here.
Oh yeah, I'm happy as well. Hopefully we have some good action. I know a couple last times we've casted, we've had some pretty good matchups, and hopefully this one will be the same. This time we're heading to the Challenger League, like we talked about, Dissolved versus Race. And yeah, these two teams have actually faced off before, and Dissolved actually Psycho handed the Race one of their only 2 losses on the season. The only other one was a forfeit one, so Dissolved really the only team to take down the Race this season.
And that's pretty interesting. Not that Dissolved has a bad record, but Wraiths have a pretty commanding record. So for, a team that's sort of average been sort of average throughout the season, it's interesting that they were able to hand Wraiths their first loss.
Yeah, it was a close one though, 3-2, where Dissolve took him down, and that was also with a different roster as well. Dissolve has swapped the things around a little bit here. As looks like tonight they have KN, who's been really good all season. I also have Dogmaster PG, who's coming back. I believe he was around this org last season, a recent pickup, and then DJ 9856 as coming in on their roster as well. And then the Race, we know all about them. They got Cal, Case, and Quando here. Kind of the three that they've had the entire season. Kinetic changed his name to Cal, so that's him. If anyone if anyone's getting confused on that, but yeah, this one should be interesting. Psycho, we got everyone in the lobby, so I'm gonna throw it right to you. You got a prediction? You got a prediction for me here, or for the viewers here on who's taking this one?
I think I'm gonna go with Wraiths. I think that Dissolved is gonna be able to take them to a game 5, but I think ultimately Wraiths are going to come out the winner. I don't think that they're gonna want to let Dissolved hand them another loss. They've only got 2. They don't want to go to 3.
Yeah, I mean, last time the Race lost, they did get their revenge, which was that forfeit loss over the Bishops. We saw that revenge on Saturday Night Rocket League where they pulled off the reverse sweep. So that's the last time we saw these guys, and yeah, they're going to be coming back for more. And actually, in this one, you guys can still get your predictions in for the last, I guess, 5 seconds here before it closes. But it looks like chat is rocking with they're rocking with the Race as well here. There are a lot of channel points down on this one as we get into game number 1. We have 43,000 points on the Race, and we have 15,000 on Dissolved. So a lot of channel points bet on this one. So a lot of people throwing their Nemesis points on this one, Psycho.
Hey, I don't blame them. I put down 1,000 points myself towards the Wraith, just because I like to gamble a little bit myself. So I don't blame them. I think it's a solid bet.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to see though if Dissolve can maybe pull off a little bit of upset. And this one is a shot going towards the net here. Dissolve looking to start things off, but not going to make anything happen this time as this one's popped up. And yeah, as we talked about, we got Dissolved over here in the blue with KN, Dogmaster, and DJ, and a shot towards the net coming in. Oh my goodness, another one, but Quando on the goal line. Another shot. KN is just throwing him at the net. Oh my goodness, Psycho. Some amazing saves right here and a lot of offensive pressure.
Yeah, Dissolved really putting in work right now as Cal almost, but Quando's able to come in and clean it up for him. Dissolved, though, they put in a lot of pressure right there, but they just unfortunately KN missed the save right there, so they were able to, Race were able to get that counterattack.
Yeah, good counterattack too, and that's what happens sometimes. You get a lot of that pressure, and then comes right back to bite you on the counterattack. So good on the Race. We've seen that from them before. But yeah, I actually just played Dissolved on Wednesday, and they're not a bad team here. You definitely have KN, as much as it's interesting to say that he moved up from Prospect League last season into the Challenger League this season, and he's definitely if I had to have someone to watch out for, Seiko, gotta watch out for KN. He's been really solid this season.
I don't disagree. I played against him in Prospect, I believe I think season 2, and even though his team didn't have a really good run that season, he was one of the people that I personally didn't like going up against on the field. He's really fast. He's really mechanical.
He definitely is, and maybe we'll see some mechanics up from him here as the Wraiths trying to get back on the offense. But Dissolve looking to take the counter. Quando to the corner, trying to pick up that boost there. But DJ over the top there. Dogmaster bumped out of the way. Case trying to get to this one. He does, but KN able to find a block away. Case now over the top of one, but DJ finds a great dunk towards the net. Can he put it in? Yes, he can. TJ with a beautiful dunk to tie things up.
Yeah, unfortunately there, Cal pushed up just a little bit too far, I think. And Quando wasn't expecting that banger to go up and then hit the ceiling. So it was just kind of an unfortunate play on defense there.
Yeah, tough one for them is Dissolve gonna find an answer here. Is KN just dribbling across the middle of the field, but unfortunate 50. Send it back towards his net. Another one there, and a Quando. Great speed from him. It would have put it right over the last defender.
Really good pressure coming out from Race right there. Case able to get it in front, and Quando able to capitalize and get it behind KN in the net.
Yeah, and that one, Psycho, it seemed like it was going to be an easy save, but the Race and Quando, to such speed from them, and I guess, that's probably one of the reasons why, with their speed, they've been able to win 9 games so far in the first 11.
Yeah, I gotta say the offensive pressure definitely seems to have switched from like the first 30 seconds to minute of the game, where we saw Dissolved pretty much just controlling the pace on the pitch, but now it seems like Wraiths have really sort of come out of their shell.
Yeah, and they're able to take 2-1 lead here in game 1 as KN taking it down the field, looking for the bump on the last one, but Quando, he pops it up high. DJ trying to set something up again. Case with a nice clear. Dogmaster can't get the touch. Case with a nice pre-jump, able to get that one. KN trying to make something happen. Cal towards the net, popping this one up high. Quando is there looking for the shot. KN trying to find it. A little bit of a double commit as another mistake comes out. This one right in the middle, and Quando's got a wide open net, making him pay for their mistakes, and he's got his 3rd goal this game number 1.
Yeah, definitely had some communication errors right there as we see Dissolved double commit, almost in a sense triple commit, as all 3 players were all in that corner at the same time, leaving the net wide open.
And tough mistakes here in this one. Always want to start it out strong, like the Race have, but Dissolve's gonna have to try to find an answer here. 2 goals, and nothing too hard to come back from here. And this one's dropping right down, an opportunity. DJ with the shot, looking for the dunk. It's still in front, and KN is gonna put it in and bring themselves within a 1 goal. Still a long way to go in this one.
Good answer from Dissolve right there. That's exactly what they needed. Only a minute 30 left, but that's plenty of time. And the pressure that we just saw from Dissolve right there, if they can keep that up, they could easily come back and steal this game from the Wraiths.
Yeah, they showed it at times here, and we'll have to see if they can keep showing it as KN just lands on Quando. Looking to make something happen here. Another miss comes out, an opportunity, and a shot going to come in, and just that quickly, Psycho, how things can change. DJ coming in and tying it up.
Yeah, going from a 2-goal deficit to tying things up in less than 30 seconds, it feels like. That's really the type of pressure that you need. That's going to put Wraiths back on their heels and really make them, rethink their situation.
A great answer from Dissolved here. Is this one out of the midfield? Looking for more, though, as it's sent down into the Race half. Popped up. Case looking to stay with it. Going to find a great touch. Looking to keep this thing in the middle. Has an opportunity. The net's pretty much open, but instead of passing it, he gets it out in the middle, and Cal is going to put it in the Race. Another great answer here.
Another great answer indeed. Dissolve, they're definitely putting in work offensively, but it seems like they just make a lot of mistakes on the defensive end. So they got to close up those holes. They got to figure out what they're doing wrong, whether it's communication or rotation, fix that, and then they're going to be giving Race a real run for their money.
Still a minute remaining in this game. Dissolved, still time to answer back, but a demo comes out, sends things up for the Race a little bit. This one's out in the middle. KN trying to get to it. Can't find the touch, though. As Cal looking for the back pass to Case, but Dogmaster, a huge dunk, send it towards the net. DJ trying to read to it, but he can't. It's still dangerous in front of the net, but it's going to be saved away. Huge opportunity, and now only 30 seconds for Dissolve to make them something happen, Psycho.
Yeah, that was some epic level whiffing right there. I wasn't sure if we were watching Challenger or Novice. I think I seen 3 or 4 players fly past that ball. I didn't realize that panic still ensued at this level of gameplay.
It definitely does. We've seen panic pretty much at all levels. There's some panic on the goal line here, but it's saved away. But Dissolve, last chance for them here. This one's off the post. Cal trying to keep it into the net, but it's not going to go. And the Wraiths are going to hold on here to win a back and forth game number 1.
Pretty close game. Definitely got to give it up to Dissolve. They weren't able to take the win, but they played really good. KN, absolutely playing his heart out there. 3 shots, 3 saves. Did a really good job, but Race, they made that many less mistakes in the long run.
Yeah, it really did seem like a game of who's going to make the most mistakes because each team seemed to capitalize on them in that one. And I'm actually really impressed with DJ as well. He definitely played big in that game for Dissolve, but the Race, again, they are definitely one of the top teams in Challenger this season. And, they just, when you give them their opportunities, they're going to make the most of it with Case, Quando, and Cal.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can definitely tell when any of the Wraiths get the ball in their possession, they're going to do something with it. They're not just gonna, give the ball up freely. They're all trying to make some sort of play happen.
And when you make those plays happen, it gets you those wins. So we know the Wraiths are playmakers. Can we see some more plays from Dissolved here in game 2? We're gonna have to find out. His dog can't connect. Quando out of the midfield. Cal coming for this one, but just off to the side. Dogmaster we try to flick it out in the midfield. A boom for DJ, sending it up towards KN, who's looking for the shot off the backboard. But Cal, great backboard defense there, able to keep that one away from his own net. As this one's sent up, blocked away to the side. KN sending it down though. Now Cal waiting in the corner, looking to make something out of this one. Finds a 50. DJ diving on it, gonna find a dunk. And a demo. Could set something up for Dissolve. We see Cal taking it slow there. Able to hold on. Now a pass back comes. And Psycho, this game already feeling a lot slower than what we saw at the end of game number 1. Both teams kind of feeling themselves a little bit in this one.
A lot slower for sure, but I do feel like there's some repeatage. Oh my goodness, Cal able to get it up and over, but DJ, what a good save from him. But I do, aside from that right there, have felt like up to this point, Dissolved has been having most of the pressure. So we're kind of seeing a bit of a repeat from the beginning of game 1.
Yeah, but that pressure not making anything out of it is Dissolved quite yet. Is a miss comes out in that one. Oh, a huge mistake again from Dissolved, and again it's just those mistakes cycle that are just costing these teams.
Yeah, and both of these Dissolved players going up, Kayan off of the back wall, definitely should have stayed down at far post. So that way, whenever his teammate missed, he could have easily made a catch on that ball and put it out from in front of his net.
Yeah, definitely, and that might have been one of those where KN kind of a little bit of a double commit like we saw before, but maybe thought Dogmaster was going to hit that one and then just couldn't connect and kind of threw them both off because of the double commit. And now the Wraiths are back at it. Another double commit comes out from Dissolve, but they're able to send it away just for the moment. As this one popped up in the midfield, KN looking for a pass down, but nobody waiting for it except for Cal, who sends it back in. Now popping up, KN gonna find the bump, but Casey's right back to it towards the backboard. KN gonna find a touch, but it's right down in front, and Case is just gonna backflip that one in. A nice read from him, able to give the Wraiths a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, good reaction from Case here as he goes up and he just stays and is already pretty much where he needs to be. So he just gets above the defender, makes an easy touch on the ball, and then that's all she wrote.
Yeah, and Case, he's the man right there. He's gonna make those touches, especially when you give him an opportunity just like that. No one from Dissolve quick enough to get to it. Is Dogmaster trying to set something, but not gonna go this time. His DJ popping it up, Quando. He's going to connect. KN going Gonna get bumped in that one. Works out as a pinch almost. As Case popping it up, Dogmaster has an opportunity. KN is harassing the last defender. KN with a nice touch to Dogmaster. The net's open, and what a passing play set up by KN and Dogmaster.
Yeah, Dogmaster right there really putting the pressure on, staying on the back wall, getting the touch off of KN, putting it center for DJ to clean it up. There's no way that Wraiths could have kept up with those kind of passes.
And that worked out perfectly for them and dissolved right back in this one as that one is just going to go into the net. And
Oh
that
my.
is probably the most unfortunate way for the game to get back to a cool 2-goal deficit.
That's definitely not what we like to see here. That's not the kind of content that we try to bring, but you know, these things happen in Rocket League, so you gotta roll with the punches.
You gotta, I mean, a lot of times in threes, don't necessarily focus a lot on the kickoffs, but sometimes that's all it takes is one bad kickoff, one mistake like that, and things can turn around there for sure. As now the race back in front 3-1 here in game number 2. K's gonna pop this one up. Dissolve trying to set something up. Quando pops it towards his own net. Cal has to get up to it. Nice read from him, but Dogmaster sets it back down, but only to the corner. As Cal, no boost to work with, trying to find his way into this one. Quando over the top of one. Dogmaster and KN both diving in on this one. It's going to be sent away. Quando with a great touch, sending it back towards the net. DJ has to race. He's going to find a touch, but they bump into each other, and now another nice clear, able to get away there, but Psycho, again, I just keep seeing it from Dissolve, the double commits. There's been so many of them, and they just really haven't been able to sustain their offense, I feel, because of it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. They've slowed down from the first minute of the game. Same as what we saw in game 1. You know, they were really hyper aggressive out the gate, but then they slowly sort of lose that hyper aggression. And yeah, we've seen a lot of double commits in this match in particular. And they're gonna, if they keep doing it, they're gonna keep getting punished. You know, Case and Cal are too good, as we see right here. They're, you know, you have to slow things down a little bit and keep one person down as opposed to, you know, both defenders going for the same ball, and you're just gonna get punished every time.
Cal, huge 50 into the net there, 4-1 lead now, and Dissolved only one shot on the board, so their offense really not able to come through in this game number 2, and this is one of the games they really needed if they're going to want a chance. Now they're going to be the ones having to look for a reverse sweep. We saw the race do it on Saturday at Rocket League, but wait a minute, Kayat is down the field here. Could be something. Only 30 seconds remaining, but not going to connect on that one. As Cal happy to waste away the time here out of the midfield. Quando just popping up high, and at this point, pretty insurmountable for Dissolved, and they're going to have to maybe just try to find one consolation goal at the end here if they can. Give themselves a little bit of momentum as this one's sent back down. Final 10 seconds now. KN, the block up. Dogmaster getting it by one. KN with a nice pop. Could get one here, a consolation, and they're going to put it in. DJ, a perfect way to end game 2, despite being down 2-0 in the series.
And that's looking like what they need to sort of start focusing on. We saw in this game and in last game that DJ is there offensively, and he's going to put the ball in the net. KN did really good job offensively in the first game, not so good in this game, but DJ seems to be pretty consistent.
DJ definitely seems like the guy. It looks like it has to be DJ and KN on that 1-2 punch. Otherwise, Dissolved, they're going to be in a little bit of a world of hurt here as this one finally touches the ground. But you know, if they can do that, Psycho, I mean, really, you know, that's the ideal way to end a game where, you know, now you're gonna have to attempt the reverse sweep is to get that last second goal, and you know, now Dissolved, you know, they're gonna have to find some way to fight back though, and as we get into game number 3.
Yeah, the consolation goals, even though they don't win nothing for you, they do help wash the shame away just a little bit. But I think that if Dissolved can just fix their defense moving forward, that they have a real shot at this reverse sweep. I mean, they have the offense. We know that they have the offense. We saw it in game 1, not so much in this game, but in game 1, they really pulled out the stops. It's just their defense has got too many holes in it.
Yeah, and really, I think you're exactly right. Their defense, so many holes in it. I mean, they still had 6 saves there, but really, it doesn't matter how many saves you can get if the other team's going to score more goals on you at the end of
Exactly.
the day. So you can have a good defense up to a point, but you allow that many shots from the race, and like we said with this race squad, 9-2, looking for 10-2, you give them any sort of offensive room, they're gonna make you pay.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. And another thing Dissolved has got to start doing is putting a well, they got to start stopping the ball whenever it's going for the net. First of all,
They do is this one super awkward. KN tries to get to a Dogmaster, just too much momentum to carry through. And again, it's just the cycle, it's the mistakes as well. There's so many mistakes that they're making on the defensive end that are just costing them free goals for the race.
yeah, and that is not the way you want to start this game 3, having to, having a reverse sweep in front of you like that. You don't want to start off by giving the other team a goal in the first 15 seconds of the game.
Yeah, so now Dissolved and have to find a way to fight back. DJ popping it up high, gonna find a touch. Dogmaster bumped out of the way. That's going to throw off the whole offense there as Can. He was expecting that. No touch comes out from him as DJ popping it up. But Case just going to stop with midfield, staying with it, going for the flip reset. Quando also up a double commit. Could lead to an opportunity now for Dissolve. 2-on-1 here. KN over to TJ. 50 comes through, but DJ turning away, now ready for that one. Didn't want to commit too hard as KN finding a demo. DJ unable to make that touch. KN just driving around this one, taken to the ceiling. Is this the one's across the midfield, gonna find a block, but sent right back in his zone. This one, demo comes out from KN, trying to make something happen here, and maybe that's the move here, Psycho, for Dissolved, is to find some of those demos.
I mean, that could definitely be the move. I haven't seen, we haven't seen the demos come out this game, so I'm not sure how Wraiths will respond to it. I know some teams respond really well to, the demo plays, and some don't.
Could be an opportunity here if they can make it happen, as Cal is coming in with a demo. Same with Quando, leaving Case with an opportunity, going for the shot there. He almost would have hit that angle. That would have been wild there, but Can able to find the block away, as now he's going to catch it by one. KN on the dribble. What can he do with it? Gonna flick it by Case. I got an open net. A beautiful flick from KN to tie it up.
Oh, that was nice control from KN right there. Able to fake Case out and get it past him with that flick, and then just set himself up for an easy goal.
And there's the mechanics from KN. We talked about it earlier. Is KN? He's got the mechanics to make it happen. Give him an opportunity, and he'll put in some work there, like we just saw. And now Dissolved, right back in this game number 3. Looking to pull back the reverse sweep. But Cal towards the backboard. Dogmaster super awkward. Gonna leave an opportunity for Case. Just a beautiful shot there. Upper 90.
Laser as he comes in so fast and just sends that straight into the upper 90. Dogmaster tries to react but just can't get there fast enough.
It was perfectly placed by Case, and that's one of the reasons he's definitely been one of the tops in Challenger this season. I will say that. Definitely a contender for the All-Star. If I had to get my voice in there, we'll have to see, as that's revealed later tonight after the last matchup. But in this one, Dissolved once again playing from behind. 2 minutes remaining in this game number 3. Dogmaster tried to get that one. A little bit of an awkward flip as KN, a demo and a bump, setting things up a Case. He is there, of course. He would have blocked it away. He's after it again, under 1. Quando gonna pop it by a second. Dogmaster trying to get it out. And Psycho, we talked about the offense needing to come up from Dissolve, but still only 1 shot on the board from them, and it's looking a lot like this last game number 2 for them.
Yeah, Wraiths are doing a really good job of keeping in their defensive zone and not letting them get good clears. And even when they do get good clears, like what we just saw, one of Wraiths is back to take it away before they can set up any sort of offensive opportunity. Then, their Dissolve is running out of precious time right now. If they don't make something happen quick, they're going to find a sweep right in their faces.
Yeah, they do not want to get hit by this sweep here, especially when they are fighting for the playoffs as well. At 4-7 is almost a huge mistake, but it's going to be denied away. Can almost put in his own net. but gonna get just enough of it. And Dissolve tied with the Bishops at 4-7 right now, so they are hunting for the playoffs. The Wraiths still looking for that #1 overall seed. As a great pass comes out, but Cal is there just in time. So a lot of importance here for Dissolve to fight their way back, but only a minute left to do so. This one popped up. Quando on the catch, sending it off to the side. Dogmaster, a great cutoff there as he heads to the ceiling, send it towards the net for Case. Able to find a block. KN out of the midfield. Dogmaster trying to get out to it. Not going to be able to as Cal on the dribble. Got DJ to beat. What can he do with it? Send it up high. Could be an opportunity. Your Case is diving in. Double commit comes through and now leaves a perfect opportunity for Quando to set it up. Cal turning. But Psycho only 30 seconds again. Dissolved. They're still looking for that goal.
Still struggling. I think maybe the only thing that might work for him at this point is just to get a good counterattack like what we might see right there. But I don't know. The Wraiths are playing smart and they're not overextending.
And now last chance here for Dissolve. You see DJ finding a demo there, setting up Dogmaster in the midfield, but it's denied away. And now Dissolve, last opportunity. Case can't connect. KN trying to get to it. A double commit comes out from the Race. Could lead to something here. Ball's up high. Cal is up for it. He's not going to touch it, and it's going to touch the ground. The Race are going to pull off the sweep there and improve to 10-2.
Yeah, Wraiths are like a Texas State prison. I mean, they just put that defense on lockdown, and they did not let Dissolved put anything through. Well, I mean, the one, but geez, man, it was like shooting at a brick wall for Dissolved.
Yeah, I mean, really Dissolved, besides that last minute, they only had those last two shots at the very end there and still couldn't make any offense. So the Race, I mean, they are looking good, Psycho. I will have to say. I mean, after we saw the reverse sweep from them and another victory here on stream 3-0 sweep from them, I mean, they're going to be looking like a scary team when it comes to playoff times, and they are actually getting really close to clinching as well.
Yeah, I bet they are. And I mean, anybody who's anybody knows that those guys are probably contenders for the finals the way that they've been playing so far.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you there. We'll be definitely be seeing more of the Race for sure later on in the season. But yeah, that's actually going to wrap up this matchup. And it's actually been a while. I feel like since we had a sweep on stream. So rest in peace for the
Rip.
sweep. But the non-sweep streak is over. I don't know what it was at, but it feels like it's been a while, at least since I've casted.
Yeah, I think it was last season.
But last season.
Yeah, I think it was like at the end of last season.
Yeah,
There was like 6 or 7 sweeps in a
Oh,
row.
yeah, there was something crazy. I think it was something like 8 sweeps in a row on stream or something like that. It was crazy. So we've been blessed this season so far. Unfortunately, though, the Race, they got to do it to us like this. But a good win for them. So big congrats to them. Also, before we head to break here, if you guys are new, make sure you guys check out the Discord. If you guys are trying to get involved in Nemesis, prize pool is up over $500 for this season. Huge shout out again to Poseidon and everyone else. Oh, and also I almost missed this from earlier. Shout out again to Squirrel. He gifted another sub and also a resub for 3 months. So big shout out to Squirrel. He's been a great guy as well, donating a lot of subs. So much love to all you guys. Prize pool's up there, but you guys can still get involved if you're new. Check out the Discord. Go check out the Sino channel. It's a lot of fun. Season 4 has been crazy so far, and there's still time to get involved. Always time to get involved anytime. So make sure you guys go check it out and get on in there. But yeah, Psycho, any last words before I send us to break?
Stay fresh, my beezy.
I'm not sure I'm not sure what that means, but yes, stay fresh. Stay fresh, guys. But we'll be back in just a little bit with our second matchup of the night. Gonna be another good one as we have Ember taking on the Melons in the Prospect League. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in a little bit.